episode 00. You are listening to the NewGlamGal podcast, the podcast where style meets confidence. Conquer the frustration of trying on clothes and learn to dress and love the body you are in. There are no size or weight requirements here. I'm your host, Miss J. Join me, won't you? Welcome to the introductory episode of the NewGlamGal podcast. So girl, have I got a story for you. A few weeks ago, I was in a dressing room, and it was one of those dressing rooms that felt really sketchy walking in. The carpet was kind of gross, so I was like, maybe I should put something down before I put my bare feet down on this thing. There were no hangers, so I couldn't hang up my purse. So I was trying to hold onto my purse while trying on something. And then to make matters worse, it was one of those dressing rooms with a bad mirror that even if the lighting was good, the mirror's kind of weird and janky, so you're just going to feel awful no matter what. And it also had that really yellowy lighting. Why on earth did I walk into this dressing room? Well, there was a red dress, because there's always a red dress. And I had to try it on. So I braved the dressing room. I hurriedly try on the dress and take it back off again. Unfortunately, in my haste, the dress got stuck. Of course it did. It got stuck right at shoulder head level. So I really couldn't see what was going on. I just knew it was stuck around my shoulders, and then panic set in. And it's the kind of panic you feel where you think to yourself over and over again, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Like if it was like a bad spider coming to get me, except for it was like stuck on my body. Eventually I was able to wiggle one arm out, wiggle the other arm out, and free my head and free myself from this dress. And the funny thing was I shared this story online in a few of my Facebook groups and with a few of my friends, and the outpouring of comments was fascinating. Women are fascinating creatures, and I love you all so much. I had these amazing conversations with women from all over the world, different walks of life, about what they hated about the dressing room. And in a lot of private conversations, I also had interesting talks with women about how they feel about themselves and the mean things they say to themselves in those private moments in those dressing rooms. My big takeaway from all of these different conversations and all of these little peeks behind the curtain that so many women allowed me was that the quickest way to know about how you're feeling about yourself is to step into a dressing room and get undressed. You want to know where you are with your style and with your confidence? Get into a dressing room. Now, I know some of you are like, whoa, hold up, Miss J. That sounds really freaking scary. And it can be. That's why I decided to create this podcast, because style and confidence matter. Now, I know for many women, we have so much on our plates. We have to worry about bills. We have to worry about kids, career, side hustles. I mean, women, again, you're amazing creatures. And a lot of us are so concerned about being taken seriously for our brains that we forget a lot of times that style is a reflection of what's going on inside for us. When I talk about style and confidence on the podcast, I want to make clear in this introductory episode what I mean and what you can expect. Here, style means a reflection of what's going on your body. Confidence is a measure of what's going on in your brain. Style and confidence work together because oftentimes the quickest way to know what's going on with you is how you're dressing yourself. If you're in the F it mode, I don't care, I just got to get through this day and just slapping on any old thing, that tells me a lot about how you're feeling about yourself because of the way you dress. Here's the beautiful thing. You can change the way you show up in the world. You can change your life with style and confidence. Now, I know a lot of you are like, whoa, big promise. Okay, kick it, killer. But here's the thing. You get to decide how you feel about yourself. You get to decide what you think about yourself. And you get to decide how you dress accordingly. Confidence does not come from some external source. You don't need to be the right size, the perfect weight, have the perfect body type, whatever the hell that means. You just need to be you. Yeah, that's right. You just need to be you. And I want to instill in you a love for your body and appreciation for your body where it is. And I want you to style and dress it accordingly so you could go conquer in the rest of your life. Style matters because it's a reflection of what's going on internally for you. It's the external manifestation of what's going on in your brain about how you feel about yourself. Style isn't just some frou-frou thing that's only for supermodels. You gotta get dressed anyway, might as well show up glam. You have a choice. In each episode, we'll talk about style, and I'll give you practical tips, things you can implement right away. We will talk about confidence, how to create it, and once you have a glimmer of it, how to keep it going. You won't ever have to walk into a dressing room and feel that moment of panic again. And should a dress get stuck on your head, you can walk away laughing. All right, GlamGal, would love to see what you come up with. Use the hashtag NewGlamGal on Instagram so I can take a peek. If you have your own dressing room tale of woe, please use the hashtag Panic in the Dressing Room. Would love to hear your stories. If you're interested in taking this off the podcast and into real life, I do provide virtual style sessions. You can check this out at judithgaton.com/work-with-me, and there's a button there where you can schedule a virtual style appointment. You don't need to buy anything or bring anything, just yourself. We'll have an awesome conversation about style and confidence, and you get to leave with 3 to 5 tips that you can implement right away. All right, let's get it, GlamGal. Miss J out.